Hi, welcome to TC Disc Golf. Today we're talking about the Wild Disc Hummingbird. The Hummingbird from Wild was one of their early discs and was part of their partnership with Gateway. Wild has since finished their partnership with Gateway, and this has left this disc in a place where you can still get a hold of it from Wild for a little bit until the stock runs out as of 2022. This disc is a disc that is a very straight putter with tons of glide. It's something that gave me the ability to make longer putts, and it really became my putting putter. But because of that very neutral characteristics of the disc, I had trouble early on, especially making that disc get pulled over onto an angle I didn't want it to be. You can see here, even just between those two different fieldwork days, just how I've improved my form to include the disc in a way that it's able to take those angles a lot better. And you can see how it kind of holds these angles that I'm putting it on. When it gets put on hyzer, it stays on hyzer pretty much till the end of the flight. And the same is true with anhyzer. I would be really excited to see Wild remake this disc with their new manufacturer, especially getting to see it in a variety of plastics. Definitely a disc that I'm going to keep my eyes open for to see if in the future Wild is able to put into production again. So the Wild Disc Hummingbird has been my main putter for the last 6 months. And really this is because of the fantastic glide that it has, with Wild rating the disc at a 2.401. And it's really true to those numbers. It doesn't have a lot of natural turn to it or any extra turn to give, and it fades very gently. So you can put it on any line, anhyzer, straight, hyzer, and it will basically stay on that line. Now for me, as a throwing disc, that has been a challenge because my natural release for the longest time has been, as I'm following through, my elbow just wants to drop. As I've been working on my form and improving, I've finally gotten to the place where I can get a more flat, non-anhyzer release. And that's seen in some of the videos, but there's plenty of throws that I make
where I still end up pulling the disc over onto that anhyzer line without me really meaning to. It's just my form. The disc itself, though, won't go on a line that you don't put it on. So it's not a disc that's easily drifting off with that turn, or a disc that just immediately hyzers. Really good disc, and you can get some good distance on it because of that glide. As a putter, it's actually the first disc that gave me confidence to start trying to make putts and approaches with a putter outside of circle one, and even to the edge of circle one. I remember the first week that I got the disc, going and playing a local park and making edge of circle putts and just feeling so good for the first time. So this disc, for someone who takes the time, work on their form, improve it, can work as a throwing putter, and especially can work as a putting putter. It just matters is what sort of disc are you looking for. And if you're able to get a hold of both the sea otter and the hummingbird, they make a great pair. Full disclosure, I am part of Team Wild Disc just recently, as of this week for filming this video. So if you want their discount, below in the link description for getting a 10% discount off of your order. And something even cool about that is that while you're saving money, you can help support wildlife conservation. 5% of all your orders goes towards supporting WWF, an organization that is about spreading awareness and helping with animal conservation efforts around the globe. If you like this video and you want to hear more, especially about discs that maybe they aren't very common, let me know in the comments below. And like this video, share it with your friends. All those things help me out a ton. As always, I'll see you